Let me see.
Welcome, Jehun.
Hi.
Okay,
Back.
so we are continuing on to the next question. The next question is, how will PvP be implemented in the game? And how will it work? Like player drops, etc.
I see. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna be like one of the next updates as well. The second one or the third one, or maybe even the fourth one. I'm not sure. But we wanna do for the PvP, we wanna do like a PvP only islands kind of. So imagine there's like a really dangerous islands with like really rare drops, like really rare rocks and just ores in general. But it is hard to like kind of grind there because you can also like fight with different people, and probably the enemies are gonna be like pretty hard as well. But other than that, like most of the place is gonna be like safe for players, but only some of the places gonna be like a PvP zones or something like that, like kind of arenas, I guess.
So
We are
one more
taking
regarding-
inspiration from Albion Online if any of you are interested in
Oh.
this.
One more regarding question to this topic is, are we gonna lose our items in the PvP map?
Yeah, like the main idea was that, but like it's not fully set yet. Like where like if we do something like that, we'll test with like bunch of our testers and just like try to perfect it, and also maybe do like some extra like I don't know, like asking people just like extra testing from like the actual players as well. Uh or like even if you add something like that, if you guys like don't like it, we can also like just change as well in the future. But it, like I said, it's like a future kind of thing. It's gonna happen.
Okay, shall we proceed?
Yeah.
The next question is, how will buses be implemented and how will the reward system be decided?
So for the bosses, we mainly have like two different ideas. Either it's gonna be like a custom world event kind of thing. So it's gonna happen like every up to like 3 to 5 minutes, and it's gonna happen in different islands. So like all the players are gonna get like an announcement saying like, imagine in the island 2 there's like a boss spawned, and after getting this message, if you want to like grind for the boss, you can just like teleport to the island 2 and just like grind there and then try to kill. And for the rewards, let me let me introduce the second idea as well. The second idea was like we can make like a special place in every island, and in every hour there's like a 15 minutes kind of like a time gap that you can kill the boss. And after killing the boss, it's just like you are waiting for the respawn time and stuff like that. And also for the rewarding, we want to do like we want to like split the rewards based on like how much damage you dealt, kind of in a way.
Okay, so we are proceeding to the next question. The next question is, chat, how frequently will the game be updated?
Nice question. Yeah, so for that, our plan is to do like monthly like huge updates. Like we wanna like sneak the update and just like test a bunch and just like add like bunch of like extra content, like bosses, like different mechanics, like different features, like bunch of different ores, different stuff you can forge, and just like so many stuff in general. So it's gonna be like per month, but also we want to do like 2 weeks or like weekly updates, but just like a small patches or like extra content, but it's not gonna be like as huge as the monthly ones.
Yes. So the next question is for Umut. Umut, are we going to be able to customize the parts of our weapons?
That's actually a better question for Firetag, as he's the artist of our game. Though, if you're asking me, maybe possible in the future updates, though we have no plans for them in beta release.
Okay. So the next question is, what kind of leaderboards can we expect? Like rocks broken, cash obtained, items forged, time spent, etc.
I think it's a question for Umut as well.
Could you repeat the question, please?
What kind of leaderboards are we gonna get?
As for the leaderboards, I honestly don't enjoy the idea of having leaderboards in such a game, though we might have for stuff like most rare ores collected or most money earned. Yeah, they might be the only ones to have that we might have mid game.
Okay, so next question is regarding to the Game Pass of the games. So how will the Game Pass system be implemented in the game?
For the yeah, go ahead.
We can go.
Nope,
Okay, fire
I live in
go.
it here.
Fire go.
Okay. All right, so for game passes, like we try to like kind of make them fair for like both like F2P players and like just like players that wants to pay money for them. But we didn't make them like overpowered. They're kind of like fine. They're kind of like making the process easier. It's more like a quality of life kind of stuff instead of just making you like more powerful than other people. And for the prices of the game passes, we're like still down to take like suggestions for the pricing. But actually, a couple months ago, we did like a little Google Forms and asked for Game Pass prices from our members. And based on like these suggestions, we did like a like average of what people like wants for the Game Pass prices. But still, we're down to like take any suggestions if you guys have like any comments like after the game came out.
Okay. So the next question is frequently asked. It is about how much CCU are we expecting the game to be at the peak?
I honestly have no idea with that one.
Yeah.
I wasn't even expecting the server to be blown up before release. We have what now? 34K members in our server.
True. Yeah, I don't think like
Okay.
nobody expected that actually, like having this
Yeah.
much members and like there's kind of like a community that actually loves the game, the idea and just like the game in general. And but yeah, I think for like the peak CCU, I have no idea. But my expectation for the release only, I mean, like we're really down for like a 5K CCU, like in the release kind of like the first week.
Makes sense. The next question is what platforms is the game gonna be playable on?
Hmm. I mean, the idea is like doing like all devices, like you can play in
Yeah.
everything, kind of like a PlayStation, Xbox, like mobile, like PCs, and so we're trying to like optimize the game for that kind of stuff as well.
Yeah, I'm
Right now
planning
it
to
is working on that.
include mobile UI customization in the future as well.
Hmm.
Just for the buttons though.
Okay. The next question is we all know the trading system is gonna come, but how is it gonna be implemented? And what can be traded and what can't be traded?
That is a question that we don't know the answer of yet.
Yeah, I guessed
So I'm
so.
struggling to answer yet.
From the big silence, I guessed so. Okay, a good question is coming. Will there be mounts added to the game, like a horse, a donkey, a dragon?
Okay,
Doesn't
so
have to
I
be
want to
super
do
magical.
something like that, but the problem is because our maps are like not open world, like they're not huge, like they're kind of small compared to like an open world RPG game. So it doesn't make too much sense in a way that like for like just like moving around the map. But I think it is cool to add like as something that you can like flex to other players or just like have in general. It's like a cool way of like adding customization, I guess. But I had that in my mind. We'll see, it might be added in the future updates as well, but it's not gonna be in the release.
Okay, so you talked about customization. What about cosmetics in the game? Are we gonna have them? Skins, cosmetics, etc.
So for the cosmetics, actually, like what you forge is like your customization feature in a way as well. Like you can forge weapons and armors with different ores and it creates like a different visual as well. Like imagine if you forge a weapon with like an eye ore in the game, it creates like the eye inside of the sword as well. Like in the handle, you can see like the ore, like the eye ores difference. And like if you forge a weapon with like lightite, which is like a crystal, like a light blue, like a light bluish crystal, it also adds up on your sword or like any type of your weapon as well, and it makes it like kind of unique than other things in the game. So the customization is like a sandbox. It basically like you can create your own customization using different stuff in the game.
Perfect. So the next question is, are we going to be able to dual wield weapons, like equipping 2 different daggers or equipping a shield and a sword at the same time?
So there are like no shields in the game, which is like not implemented, but maybe for the updates, like we're down to take suggestions. And if it is something that you guys want, maybe. For like dual swords though, we don't have that in the game. But for the updates, yeah, still like it's a cool suggestion. We can definitely try.
Okay, so there's a question which was a controversy in the developer chat. Will there ever be other tools or mechanics like wood chopping or cooking, etc.? Potion making.
I see. I think like some of them are kind of cool. Like potion making, I like personally, and just like stuff that makes sense with the game. But for like wood chopping and just like the other RPG kind of stuff in general, I don't think it fits with the theme too much because I think that the gameplay loop is already there. Like you mine, you forge, and you like fight with enemies and like repeat the whole thing and just like get runes and just like enhance your weapon, do like side quests, go for quests, open islands. I think this loop is working, and I feel like if we add like too many more stuff like wood chopping or like the other aspects, it kind of makes it more complicated and it kind of makes it niche. It's kind of gets like overwhelming for some players to join the game and just like experience it. But also, it like we are down to like take suggestions and just like uh proceed with that.
Okay. The next question is, are we gonna have arcane and magic?
I think it's a question for Umut.
Uh, I'll just give a short answer to that. It is planned to have skills in the game. Possibly update 4.
Okay. So the other question is, will there be more ways to get race rerolls?
Hmm.
Or we only have 10? Or
Yeah.
I don't know.
So we actually talked about that today, like before this call. And so we wanna do like so in the beginning of the game, like whenever you just like first join, you're getting like some free spins, like 2 or 3 kind of free spins with like the codes, in-game
3
codes
to be
as well.
exact.
Yeah, like I mean with like if you use the release code, you get like 3 in total. But we also want to add like the spin reroll rewards from some of the like main quest lines, like some of the like the finishing quests, like the hard ones. So if you progress in the game, like eventually you're kind of like getting some of the spins for free. But I mean, it's
Oh,
also like not the main thing in the game as well. So it's like a side content. Like, but
okay. The next question is, assuming we are free to play and we are playing the Forge, are the Game Pass users gonna have a superior advantage to us, and are we gonna be behind in quality of life features or strength in general?
I think it kind of helps maybe like 30% in general, like in terms of like the time you spent in the game. Because imagine we have like a fast forge, right? And it kind of makes the mini game faster, which is pretty cool for some of the players, but also it's not that cool if you want to like just experience the forging aspect because it's like a fine, like it's a pretty cool like mini game, right? But if you like buy that, it kind of makes it faster, but also in the whole game concept, because the loop is not forging only, like you mine as well, it doesn't affect too much. So it doesn't create like a superior difference between like F2P player and just like a person paying money.
Okay, so the other question is, are we gonna have alloys, like mixing 2 ores to create a different ore?
Mm.
Or a similar
We
system?
also had a talk about it today.
Yes, we did, but they don't know. Umut.
Yeah, I'm just clarifying, you know?
Okay, my bad, my bad. So
Yeah, I
what's the
think
answer?
Umut can answer that as well.
Well, the answer is yes. That's all.
Yeah, yes,
Damn.
but I mean,
So,
not on the release.
yeah,
Kind of.
not on the release.
I mean, you can kind of create alloys, right? Like you can combine different ores to create one weapon, which
Yeah,
is almost like an
we
alloy.
actually have something called ore traits, similar to the ones from runes. You can have up to like 4 different traits in a single item crafted. Like there's one example, Rivalite or in Island 2 has a trait called Critical Strike. You can have up to like 20% chance to critical strike on hit. If you were to combine that with a different ore, for example, that might be increasing the damage of the weapon, you can end up with a really cool weapon in your hand. Like you can mix match different traits to have a better weapon that suits your build.
That's all.
Yep, go ahead.
Okay. Will it be possible for newer players to catch up to the older players if they start playing later? And are there gonna be wipes?
Interesting. Yeah, we're not gonna do any wipes for sure. We're not gonna wipe people. But in terms of like catching with the new players, I think that's something that is gonna be set in like the future updates. But also we can probably do something like early game boosts. Like if you had a bunch of different islands and it gets like too hard to kind of continue with the game and just like go for the next islands, we can give like special boosts for like only first islands or just to like in-game like events that gives boost for like specific islands kind of way. But also, yeah, it's like a future thing as well, so it's kind of hard to think about it.
Okay, so the other question goes to Ida. Ida, will we have admin abuses?
No, we are not
Okay.
thinking.
Yes.
Yes.
What?
I mean, we do
will?
have a secret ore in game called Grass.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
oh, yeah. Okay, true.
the grass rain. Okay, so the other question is how repetitive the game is gonna be.
I mean, from the testers so far, I think it doesn't feel repetitive. Just the gameplay loop itself, like it kind of breaks itself to multiple pieces. Like you don't continue doing the same thing like over and over again. Like you kind of do like different stuff all the time. So like you don't feel the repetitiveness too much.
Yeah, one tester spedran the second island and it took like 13 hours, right?
Yep.
Even if you speedrun it, the content is gonna be so big that you're not gonna be able to finish it in 2 hours like the other
Yeah.
games.
I heard like so many people saying like the loop is like almost like addictive. Like it is like kind of fun. Like you don't get bored in the game too fast. Or like
Okay,
maybe
so
not at all because you do
yeah.
like your own builds and just like a different experience for like all people. Like it is almost like a sandbox kind of thing, right? Like you like do you get like bored of playing Minecraft tonight? Right.
No, because it has different aspects like the Forge. Okay, so the next question is the question is going to all the developers and the members that are here right now. What is your personal favorite part of the game? Starting with Umut.
Favorite part of the game?
Yes.
Definitely runes.
Can you explain
Cause
more?
like I've explained this before with the ore traits. Runes are kind of similar to ore traits. You can just like do really crazy builds within the game. For example, one of my favorites is to be a golem and to just have the shield rune. I can just like sit down there, take no damage, and kill them with just my aura. If you were to use a Thorn rune on top of that, which reflects the damage taken.
Okay, proceeding to fire.
Or yeah, my foot came by the way. I'm kidding.
Oh my god.
Oh, but it's
No.
nice one.
No.
Okay, so the favorite thing I like about the game is let me think. Hmm. I think it might be like the depth the game has like compared to the other games on Roblox right now. Like you can do multiple stuff and it is fun to play in a way as well. And also the fact that you can do like your own builds, like Umut said. Like you can combine different ores and like you can also combine it with like different runes and also like on top of that combine it with your race. You can create like almost like different builds for farming, for like combat, for uh forging, and just like in general you can do like a bunch of different stuff and like different play styles, and everyone can have like their own build in a way, which is like pretty cool for me.
So We are proceeding to Ida.
I'm not a dev, but yeah, Goblin Umut is my favorite part of the game.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
You have some culture. Marbles, do you wanna state your opinion?
I like the wars. They're real cute.
Okay. What about you,
Dwarves.
Jay?
Well, yeah, I like the traits the most. Same as Umut.
Zesty, do you wanna participate?
I'm just listening.
So for my own
He
personal view,
enjoys Abyss most.
Yeah.
so for my own personal view, I think the game is so good in aesthetics, like the ambience, the music, the towns, the builds. That
To
charms me the
clarify,
most.
he made the music, by the way. He's the
Yeah.
composer.
I'm self-glazing
Crediting
right now.
himself.
Nah.
Self-glazing.
Nah, to be honest, more than the music, I like the builds and the ambience more. That's what makes the music good. Okay, so let's go on to the next question. Will we have more different forging minigames? Different than what we have right now?
Yeah, I don't think we talked about that before.
No, we had no conversation related to that question.
Yeah.
So are we gonna skip the question?
Yeah, because we don't know the answer.
Okay. We are proceeding to the next question. Forget your memory, guys, for the last 1 minute. Are there gonna be private servers and are they gonna be free or not?
I think it's a question for Umut as well.
It might be a question for Say instead.
Yeah, probably we will have private servers, but not at the release, you know? Like, probably first or second update.
Okay, then. Proceeding to the next question. From a scale of 1 to 10, how hard is the game loop gonna be in PvP terms, like parrying and stuff? Like, can a casual player just hop in and play or not? Is there a skill?
Yes, we are trying to keep the game casual, honestly. Though if you ever like try to go up to harder zones in the game without having a better gear that's suitable for the zone itself, then yes, you're going to be having a difficult time. And you might honestly be able to kill the mobs in there with a starter gear if you end up playing good.
So, it's optional, you're saying?
Yes, you
It
can
be
make the game
easy or it
difficult
could be
if you
right.
want to.
Yeah. Okay. The next question is, are we gonna have mini games that are similar to gambling? Not gambling, that is a bad word, but like similar, you got it. Like spend gold to the Goblin King, and Goblin Kings may give you gold in return. Maybe something like that. You get the point. Yes.
Absolute silence.
Okay, skipping the question. Will we have long-range weapons in the future, like bows, crossbows?
We do have plans towards that, but it's not going to be working the way you think it would. Ranged weapons won't be a projectile based ranged weapons. They're going to be more like a medium ranged, acting like similar to any other weapon.
Okay. The other question is, do we have a roadmap for the lore of the game?
For the lore,
Yeah.
do we? Fire tag?
No, I don't think so.
We kind of do.
Not yet, but after the release, we can think about that.
Yeah, I'm making the world building. Don't worry about that.
Okay. The other question is, how much time should a casual player spend in the game to get to somewhere?
So it takes about like 45 minutes to finish the first islands. And after that point, it takes about like roughly 15 hours to finish the second island. But because the island is huge, like you don't actually feel lost in the game, or you don't feel overwhelmed, or just like bored in general. But we'll see that after the release.
Okay, the other question is, if you were to like give a guide in 1 minute to how to make money in the game, what would you say?
I think it depends on like your play style because you can focus on combat and just like kill a bunch of enemies and like grind money from there, or you can focus on the mining. And with mining, you can try to like get rare ores and just like forge different weapons or armors with the ores you crowd like you get, and then like you can sell these like forged weapons and armors for uh money as well. Which I think it like totally depends on your build basically. Like there's no short answer. It basically depends on what you want to do in the game.
Okay. The next question is PvP going to be mandatory or can you just skip it?
You said PvP, right? Not PvE.
Yeah.
PvP is gonna be like one of the next updates, so like we don't have like too many plans for that. But like I said, it's gonna be like a special islands only kind of thing.
Yeah, it's
Like
gonna be
you
quite
can't
optional.
PvP every places. Yeah.
High risk, high reward.
Mhm.
That's what we are going to
Exactly.
be doing with the PvP.
Okay, the next question is, are we gonna have more consumables than potions, like foods?
I mean, yeah. Eventually, I wanted like more consumables, but we will see about that as well. In the release so far, right now, we only have potions. But in the first patch, like if it is something that people ask for, we can definitely add.
Okay, the next question is, how hard are the bosses gonna be? Can you just turn your brain off and fight, or do you have to think about your next move to not get killed?
Mhm. I think Umut can also answer that as well.
It is not going to be easy. That's what I can tell. You like if you were to have a really good cheer, you might be able to just beat the boss, but if you were to close your mind off, that's one thing. Though within the island itself, let's say you're trying to beat the Island 2 boss, though you don't have the Island 3 unlocked yet, then yes, you're going to be having a difficult time because you won't be able to overpower the boss. You will have to think strategically.
Okay, perfect. So the next question is one of the bigger ones. Can the average player trust the anti-cheat in the game, or do we have to worry about cheaters?
Or PvP, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean PvP is gonna be updated, so yeah, we'd like to do some like anti-cheat for that. But for now, because it's like PvE, like I don't think they're gonna like too many cheaters.
Okay. The next question is, are we gonna have codes and stuff for free race rerolls or gold?
Yes. We might even give a code by the end of this QA chat.
Okay. The next question is, are we gonna have a battle pass?
A battle pass. No.
Okay. Next question is, how much items do we lose on death?
For now, nothing. Like you don't lose anything. But in the one of the updates, we want to add the like losing items when you die kind of feature. But we want
Yeah,
to add
though
that after we
before
add like
we
the
add
storage
that,
kind.
yeah, before we add losing items, we want to add the storage system so that you can store the items that you have within your inventory.
Okay. The next question is, are we gonna have secret discoveries, Easter eggs, or discoverable weapons? Like you have to find it first before you craft it, like finding the blueprint.
Yes,
get
that's planned.
Okay. The next question is, are we gonna be able to rent or buy houses?
Not for now. Like it's not in our plans, but maybe.
Oh, one frequently asked question is, and it's important, is there gonna be a durability system in the game for the tools and the armor?
No, we cancel that. I absolutely dislike that.
Yeah,
I don't
me
want
too.
that.
I am so proud of you, Moons. Thank you. Thank you for the whole
I
game.
made
improvement.
her. Yeah, yeah.
I hate it. Okay. The next question is, what is gonna be the max inventory space?
As for the equipments, without having the double Surge Game Pass, you can get it up to like 30. Though pickaxes do not take up a slot, so you're kind of free with that. And as for the stash itself, it has no limit. As long as you continue to level up, you can just increase the stash capacity.
With
You
what?
start up with 100 and increase it by 2 per level.
Per level. Can we spend the gold as well?
For the equipments, yes, but though not for the stash.
Okay. Proceeding to the next question. How many islands do we plan on creating in the near future?
We are planning to add 1 island per update until update 4. I think we are not going to be having any new island on update 4 and instead just work on having more content on already existing islands. Like I said, update 4 might be the skill update, so that's going to be enough for the update content.
Okay. The next question is similar to our previous question. Are the guilds gonna have bases? Like a personalized area for building or gathering?
I would honestly like that, though, as I said, it's a bit too early to speak about guilds.
Okay. The next question is, are there gonna be a rebirth system?
No.
Next question. Will we have quest lines?
Well, we already have them, so
And
yes.
are the quest lines unlocking a recipe or unique weapons or armors?
Some of the quest lines unlock different areas within the map. I won't spoil it just yet. Though we have one area in Island 1 and one area in Island 2.
Okay, so the next question is, the Forge is kind of similar to an MMO, somewhat. So how is the Forge different than the similar games?
Fire Tag, you want to take that one?
No, you can go for it.
You dipped the question.
Good luck.
He's busy with eating.
Bro is chugging down the burrito.
Well, I will just let them experience the game. Like, it's kind of too hard to answer that one.
Okay. But don't worry, guys. I can't explain it in a sentence or with words, but it's gonna be so different that you're gonna lose your mind.
Yeah, I also struggle too. It doesn't feel like anything else.
Yeah.
It's just unique, you know?
It doesn't feel like Roblox. It feels like a standalone game. Okay, so the other question is, are we gonna have parties? And are we gonna be able to have roles in the parties like healers, ranged, tanks, etc.?
You can kind of already do quite different builds within the game. And once we have the skill update, I do want to add support roles too, yes. Though as for the party update, that is planned, though I don't know when. It's going to be one of the updates from 1 to 3.
Okay, perfect. The other question is, let me check. Wait, the questions are so similar to each other, I'm struggling to find a unique one. Okay. Do we have a storyline for the game? Not quests, storyline.
You and Ida is the one that handles lores, so I'm gonna leave it to you.
Okay,
Yeah,
Ida talk.
there will be. But I don't want
There-
to spoil it.
Yeah, there will be, but at the same time, it's not gonna unlock in the early game.
Yeah. We are just
Okay.
building the world right now.
It's gonna be so perfect. Oh my god, please.
Yes.
My bad. Okay. The next question is: are we gonna have weather effects? Like when it's raining, are we gonna have some like multipliers, boosts, or drop multipliers, etc.?
The thing is, I don't think weathers make sense with our game. I mean, it makes sense for the fish, right? But for the Forge, it's like a total different game. It's not like fish kind of. I mean, it's like a RPG simulation. But also you spend time in the cave, right? Like if there's a weather going on outside, like you don't see the weather that much. It's like you're inside of the cave. But we want to do like custom events, like maybe like a meteor kind of like shower, like meteor like rain, and you can like mine these like meteors and just like get like different ores that are only available for like a limited time or something like that.
Okay. So the next question is: are the forgeable weapons and tools unlocked by default, or are we gonna be able to? Do we have to find blueprints for them? Like enemy drops,
So
etc.
we don't have like a blueprint system, but for like to be able to
Just
forge
yet.
some of the equipments, yeah, like we are thinking about it for the future updates. But for forging like different equipments, you have to unlock new islands and you have to reach to like a specific level to be able to forge that type of weapon. But we don't have a blueprint system yet.
Perfect. So Fire, do you plan on selling the game? And Jay and
No.
Umut.
Nope.
Okay.
Actually, fun fact, we already got some offers, but I have like 0% chance that I'm not giving any chance that I'm gonna sell. Like no way. I'm gonna say no to like everything.
The next question is: are we gonna be able to buy the game passes with in-game currency?
Guys?
Like we don't have anything sets like that right now.
I don't think
So it's,
I
like,
don't think
hard to
I
answer
should.
now.
I don't think I should read the questions that I know you don't know.
Just
My
say no.
bad.
Lol.
My bad. Okay, so we don't know this, but it's a question and it's frequently asked, so I have to ask it. Are we gonna have secret dungeons and raids like that appear rarely or in a secret place of the island that we can enter?
So yeah, like Umut said, we have like some special places in both of the islands, in the first one and the second one. And like for the future updates, we're gonna add like a bunch of special places as well. But to be able to unlock these special islands, you have to like progress in the quest line. So like for example, in the second island, there's a king, a goblin king. And if you finish
Do
his
not
quest,
spoil. No, I avoided that on purpose.
it's like a different thing happens, right? I mean, it's like a I'm not spoiling the whole thing. Just like I mean, like when you progress in the game and do like quest lines, like there's a chance that something random might happen.
Nice. So the other question is, how are we gonna be able to upgrade our harvesting speed, harvesting damage, and etc.? What's the
Runes,
system for it?
pretty
Okay,
much
I think
runes.
it's like runes,
And
potions,
potions.
like
Okay, can
getting
we
like
Also,
better
explain?
there's-
equipment and stuff like that.
Also, there's achievements for that.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
we
that's
also have the achievement system for that. I forgot to mention.
As well races as well. Like you can become like a dwarf.
Oh, also
like,
races. Yeah,
Minecraft too.
there are many factors that can affect your harvesting speed and stuff.
Okay, but can you explain rune system in a little bit more detail?
Little bit in detail. Well, that was quite detailed. No races,
I can do it.
achievements,
Okay.
runes.
Wait. Okay, I will do it myself.
Okay, go
So-
ahead.
So for you to upgrade your pickaxe or weapons, you have to like kill mobs and then drop runes off them. But you can't just apply them directly. You have to upgrade your weapon to a suitable level, and then you're gonna place runes. Like there's a rune in the game called Blast Chip. There's a chance when you hit somebody with a blast chip equipped weapon, they can explode. They can literally explode. And we have swiftness charge that you can equip to pickaxes that will make it like hit faster. And also you can just upgrade your pickaxes with buying better pickaxes. That's how. That's how it's done, Umut. Okay. Next question. Wait. I'm looking for a question. Hold on.
Okay, let's take up 2 more questions.
2 more questions.
Yeah,
Okay.
then maybe we can do with requests.
Okay, a
Like-
last question is, are we gonna have a skill tree?
Skill tree? Well, the skill system is planned for update 4, so a bit too early to speak about that just yet. We don't know the answer.
There's another frequently asked question as well. Is the trading system safe? Can we get scammed?
I will try to keep it as safe as possible, that I can say.
Okay. Will there be the official wiki of the game? Answer this, Ida.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, Ida has to say it. Ida,
Let,
can you
let me send
provide
you
them?
guys.
Yeah, can you provide them with a link? We already have it.
There you go, guys. I sent in his chat. Yeah. Next
Okay.
question.
Perfect.
Granny's
So-
making the wiki also.
Yeah, also Granny is making the
And,
wiki.
So other
Oh.
wiki relations.
The questions are finished.
Oh.
There
sure?
is one that I haven't mentioned yet. Can the community contribute to the lore?
Hmm.
Well, you guys
Yeah.
are doing the lores.
Yeah. Yeah. It happened either. Like Galaxy Console is not part of the game, but yeah, it's a part of the game right now.
Okay, another question.
Alexid is real.
Wait. Another question. Can we build intercontinental ballistic missiles with carbonite?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Is there AFK grinding in this game?
That might be a bit difficult, but maybe doable. Maybe.
But do you want to do it?
No, I'm not planning to add a system that supports AFK grinding officially. If players can manage to do it, I let them do it.
Okay. So we are like 99% done with the questions, and if you guys have anything unanswered, you're free to type it. Ask it. Will there be bosses? Yes, we talked about it. We will have bosses in islands. Is there going to be more rare ores? Umut?
Like
Like,
Galaxid is one of them.
will the mobs drop equipable accessories?
Well,
Um,
not as in release, but they did drop runes and you can equip them, maybe, if that counts.
but also some of the mobs are like dropping different like resources. Like skeletons
Yeah.
start dropping bonites, and with the bonite you can also like craft armors and like weapons as well. So like in a way you can use the resources you get from like killing mobs to forge and like create different weapons and equipments in general.
So I saw this question for the 5th time. Is there going to be spears?
Please,
In
yes.
future updates, yes.
Yay.
I do love spears.
Okay. Another question. Are we gonna have underwater mechanics?
Not in our plans.
Okay. The other question is, are we gonna have seasonal special events like Christmas,
Yes.
Halloween?
Yes, update 1 is gonna be the Christmas update.
Okay.
And it's gonna be around 4th week of December.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, we are done with the questions.
Thank you all.
Thank you all for joining. So let's do the outro. As your host, I read the questions that are asked by the beautiful players of the Forge. We thank you for your enthusiasm and your interest in our game. We are planning on creating a beautiful game, like a fun game that will be different than the rest and change your perspective for gaming. And hopefully, this game will be big. So thank you for listening, and I'm transferring the speech to the other devs.
I just want to thank you all for joining in. It was an honor to be answering your questions in here. I wish you a great day.
Yo, Fire, speak up.
Yeah, I finished my food now. All right. So thank you all for like participating in general. It was pretty nice to like answer all the like questions, and we will see all of you guys in the release, hopefully in the first week. But yeah, we're like super hyped for the game, and like we wanted to survive and just like get bunch of users so we can engage more players. But we also trust in the game. I think the game has like a special feeling, like it is like unique, like it's different than the Roblox itself right now. Like especially right now with the brain rots games. Like, I mean, we don't like these games too much, and I think the Forge is gonna create like that old like aspect of Roblox, like the time when you play, like when you are like playing like Lumber Tycoon 2 and stuff like that. I think kind of getting that like that kind of feeling from the game, which is like I really like myself.
There's something going on. They are freaking out over the code.
How to code.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm,
you have
I'm
fun
giving
with
my
the code.
Everybody is tweaking out right now.
Okay, what do we do with the code?
sent.
Yeah, go ahead.
sent.
Post release Q&A. All in caps.
Okay, guys.
Okay, wait. Marbles and Say, do you guys want to say anything?
I think they have to.
Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
Marbles?
What? What do you want me to say? I mean, I had
Give us
fun
an
making the
outro.
game. Oh, the outro?
Yeah. But by the way, Doruk, make a music for us.
Oh yeah, the music is amazing. I like it.
This guy has no idea what's going on here.
Yeah, cause I'm sorry, I'm just working. I just work here. I don't actually get paid.
Not live.
I'm just Uber's,
He's working for free, by the way.
Uber's little thing to tell me to do things, and I just do it.
Okay, Say, what do you want to say?
Oh, okay. Thanks for joining, guys. Have a great day.
Thanks for joining,
Guys.
guys. Have a great
Guys,
day.
don't worry. We may not pay Marbles, but we feed him
Yeah, with breadcrumbs.
with
Two.
breadcrumbs.
2 breadcrumbs. Is
Yeah,
this okay
two,
for
two,
you,
two.
Marble?
Breadcrumbs enough to last me for like a few years, so I'll take it.
Nice, nice.
Okay, so I want to answer like one more last question. I've seen people saying like
Oh,
if I'm working on the Abyss and the Forge at the same time, or like I'm more focused on the Forge.
shout
or
out
something
to
like that.
Abyss. It's also a great game, guys. Make sure to check it
Yeah,
out.
so I like to say I was just like clarify. I'm working on the butt of the games, and the thing is, I'm done with everything for the Abyss. Like I finished all my tasks. The only things I have to do is like small things. But for like the main release of the game, like we're still waiting for the developer, like the coder of the game, and he's grinding. Like I think the game is like going to be really nice. But the reason why I'm like spending more time on the Forge right now because we're closer to the release. Like we only have like a couple days or like a day right now. We had a couple days, uh, but in general, I'm still like super interested on both of the games, and I see like the potential on like both of the games as well. I think the Abyss is a great game.
Guys, by the way, I made the music.
Okay, give us the music.
Which music? Okay, wait. Let me leak one.
Guys,
Do I-
make sure to check Nord's Spotify.
No,
He has
not yet, not
music.
yet. Wait, do I leak the bus music or not? Wait, I'm just gonna send the Island 2 main theme. Guys, if you wanna check it out, this is the Where is it? I can't see it. I found it.
Guys, I don't have Spotify.
Thank you.
Okay, I sent it to here.
Thank you, Mako.
Let's give away shards in general chat. Wait. Local.